So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't easy.
What a way to wake. Wooden boards and iron shackles. The Divine Order's hospitality leaves much to be desired indeed.
Why, you're looking at... There you are. Not too tight, I hope. In the meantime, you'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
It seems as though there's a pattern in the blood flow.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting.
My, look at the concentration on... There you have it. For your own peace of mind, of course.
Good gods!
Behind the Magister, a blood...
Easy now. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does. You surprised? You're one small ones that we'll find out.
Everything's spick and span.
Come on, please, Loisa. That's enough now.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot. Lazily,
Snake eyes.
she chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll let rolling die. Deciding fates.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part that I...
Don't worry, honey.
She looks you up and...
Never say never, though.
She smiles contemptuously.
Just...
Where'd you get it? Is that a fact? I've never... Ha! Still.
It seems as though
Why,
there's
you're
a
looking a bit more chipper.
Yeah.
There you are. In the meantime, you'll find him on the... Why, for my...
Currents of magic.
My, there you have... For your own... Why?
Index fingers...
My word. Oh, well, I'm sure... A new life awaits.
Good gods, there's been a murder here. Quite the mess they made.
Be good, you scallywags.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right. I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mezd. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot.
Snake Eye.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice, deciding fates.
Trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us.
She eyes you quite...
Not the future, no, but I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, your hunger, finding the cellar door ajar. Instead of trying to escape, you snuck into the There you stood, as a magister walked in, still hungry, feeling a might. Of course it is. The truth's right there. But don't you worry, darling. I don't lick and tell. Don't worry, honey.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy...
Never say never, though.
What's your name? No. Gods, didn't your mother teach you any manners?
She got eaten by a void woken.
Forget it.
It was one of them. I know it.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms,
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer.
rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning. The man named If he leans in and adjusts your collar with a shot.
Pinches less that way, right?
We just skipped to the part where I reassure you and you shut up.
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander, many...
Standing far back from Ifan, the Ifan grins, flashing pointed.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he... Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from... No. The dead man. Finn, is it?
He glances over at
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy. I've heard a lot. Nothing good. Wonder if we'll get to meet the Ringmaster himself. Easy now.
Why are you conspiring?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got...
Name.
I'll give you that knuckle if you...
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously.
Away with you.
Ifan performs an elaborate...
They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you...
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms fixed. He raises an eyebrow.
Listen up, boy. You hear that? The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you.
And? Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of... But there's more. Listen close. You've got ears on your head, haven't you? You need me to... There now.
Squeeze!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance...
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. No, you beautiful idiot. That wasn't any rat. It was the wheel. Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy. Captain, actually. And that figure tells me we're getting close to the Joy.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
Your kind always hung closest to our divine.
He continues stroking his...
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
It was one of them. I know it.
Here to register, sir. You fair. Glad to. You head up.
They don't care about those bolts trained on her.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of...
So you admit it then?
Yes, I did. But of course,
She turns her head.
there are others who's lied.
Good. You there, sorcerer. Go and fetch Magister Sin2. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its fun.
She reaches for her collar.
I'm just about...
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she can't source, the void...
She smiles with...
Precise.
Happening?
No time for chat. We've got to get out of here.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. You hear a faint thud, thud, thud. He's... Ivan lies motionless, curled, his eyes flicker. Ivan cries out.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
ya. You see those tentacles, kid? It's time to get the hell out of here.
Thank you, there's a ladder.
You're gonna be the death.
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a Wait! Void Woken!
Won't sink the ship on my watch.
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary. Let the games begin. Away! The sea's hungry. We don't have much time. We make a pretty good team.
I hear something. It's... Sounds like she needs help.
Wait! We need to wait!
There's no time.
Beasts. They nearly dragged us down with the ship.
I dare say we should move before your aroma attracts some more.
Void Woken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn! They made it to the shore. Into the dark with you.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
They're just animals. Easy.
I don't relish having killed these creatures, but it...
This pig's bladder was on the ship.
Look here, Quercus. Another giant. What's that? But that is no what? Oh, We need only follow in its big... Gads! What do you mean a good time for Oh! No! Now, onwards!
Ah, hello, small. How do you do?
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey.
What? How did I get? Huh? Yeah.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak.
Hey, mister, I'm sure...
Now speak. Didn't I?
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Natusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in the fate of our realm hanged. Alice?
Yes, Your Holiness.
I believe we're done here.
Come. We'll be needed elsewhere.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
To die at the hands of a human is insulting and unjust.
Well,
Come on then, Lexi. Lay up.
I find I need bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or brisket, all's the same.
You! Help me teach this beast. He must respect. If not, he comes...
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep...
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeve.
Just stand aside while...
Lone wolves decide their...
The thug freezes...
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Burrow looks you both up and down.
Ah, get at it.
The elf smiles.
Follow me. Before more... There is a safe place.
Wait! I call a timeout!
Thank you for your help with that, thug. No doubt he turns on you next. These humans hate us. To be vulnerable in a place like this is tough. It is not wrong to walk in the camp. It is wrong to assault one walking. You walk among the humans. I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through. In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we. It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are wait, before I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. Thank you.
Got you! I'll stab you right in the eye! I've magicked you, you're dead! Got you! I got you! I've magicked you, you're dead! You're too slow! I've magicked you, you're dead!
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she...
Hello, dear prince. Hello, betrayed soul. How sad to stand. I see it before my eyes. Your life is not your own. Your life is for us all.
Her eyebrows shoot.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave. My protector, my friend. An elf like me, with a spirit bright. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much you bring me great peace. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do not free Amiro without him. Yes, please ask. Oh, I do not cover my eye. He is a very blind man. He sees you understand when you meet him. After you, it is safer here. We make no trouble for Griff. He makes no trouble. My home is far. Your language gives me some trouble. We elves. Time for I knew we must be here. I know they help.
The Red Demon. The exiled pig. I'd heard they'd sent you here, but I'd hoped you'd have drowned yourself before crossing my path. Bow before pigs and you'll be stained with...
The dog focuses at the cat at your feet. The dog focuses at the cat. The cat's eyes are The old dog looks up at you but doesn't lift his greying head.
It's no use anyway.
The dog tentatively...
You're nice. She was my mate for the last 7. Carry the 2 plus 50. Say.
Good find.
Oh, hey! Hey! I thought key? What key? Oh, the key! The Majesty, if you find out where it leads, if you see it not too far from here, but she was taken by a guy in a white robe who smelled horrible, like lots and lots of dogs, and also a little like dead people. I think I love you.
Oh,
Oh, hey! Hey! I thought you might think I love you. Oh, hey! Not too far from here, but she was taken by a guy in lots and lots of dogs, and also, if you find out where it, I think I love you.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with dime. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze. No sooner have these words left your mouth.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time I'll let a prince of the House of Slavers. You've just...
A push, a pivot, and now you... Despite the precariousness of your situation...
It's dawning on you, isn't it? Why I hate reptiles like you. But I do, master, with the...
She drives the needle.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you read. That makes you a liability. That never. You're a slaver, Prince. Why would I chain my fate to one like you freely, like I was once forced to? You did save me, didn't you? Oh, little needle mine. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'm not quite sure the weather will...
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws...
Let's discuss our respect. You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. As a rogue, my speciality is stealth. The quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours. suits me fine. Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
Give it down, will you?
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Don't tell anyone where you got this.
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Suit yourself. Probably wise, given the rashes you can pick up around this place. Good to meet you regardless, lad. Say, I've just got a small errand to run. And then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here, while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place? Everyone needs to make a living.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
That's the truth. For me, why not help each other get out of here? The usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched. 2 heads are better than 1. And when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
He grins, sharp teeth glittering.
So, before we hit the road, survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need? Too much, you might say. I can make them bleed any which way you want. Which is? Can do. Onwards.
He scans the...
Right you are. Lead the way.
Leave him be. Listen. Shut up, elf. This clown? You caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist. Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy. Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll... All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal. Ain't been here long, have ya? No one.
He twirls his knife.
Divine's gone. This blade is the...
I got that special shipment you was asking
Ain't
after.
fit for beasts.
Got it.
Am I awake? I think I need a pinch. Oh, no. Hang on. It's you. They said you... Oh, yes. Of course you have, Prince of Princes. Yes, indubitably. I need to parley with you further, sire. I do, and do indeed. My apologies, Prince. I'll be better momentarily. Being suddenly roused startled me. Swept, but it is you. All rugged and ragged. How the mighty have fallen. Just so. How very reciprocal. The they I spoke of, O Majesty, are my dreams. The brain born of sleep. I see you in my wondrous foggy fantasies, sire. They speak to me. But there are those that oppose the change. There are those that want you quite dead. I cannot say. I do not know. For you see, this is the very X in the crux of the capital M matter, Prince. What we must speak of is what I must know. I do not know when I'm awake. What I must tell, and an honor it. All we need to do is close our eyes, and we shall meet in the great realm of dreams, where the whispers will reach there. Dear me, this is frightfully embarrassed. I want to aid you, of course, my lord. Indeed, I need to aid you. But I am in just as desperate a need of the leaf that enlightens. Should I partake of the leaf, Prince, we will both know what it is the spirit of sleep wants us to tell you. Not quite. No. See? I have some, yes, but I stole it. They think it was an elf that did it. A Myro. They locked him in a cage. I'm torn, Your Highness. I should return the Drudene and set the elf free, but I really, really want to dream and see. Yes, of course. I cannot deny.
Stingtail reaches into his pocket and fishes out an orange, telling you it is in pieces of fruit that he hid his contraband. A yawn, a few mumbled words, and the lizard falls asleep. From shadow comes sunshine. You're home. You're in your own palace, atop the great library tower. You behold the Forbidden City, only it's infinitely bigger than you remember. A sea of white marble that reaches as far as the eye can see. Stingtail is here too, but when he addresses you, another voice lurks behind the dreamers.
From shadow comes sunshine. Quite right, Your Majesty. But not if the shadow gets its way. You have questions, in here I have answers. The shadow itself, the House of Shadows. Alas, even to one such as I, no one knows the House of Shadows exists. Therein lies its victory. But we, the dreamers, we know them. And we do not leave them to weave their black web. The mighty houses of war and law, they are the true shadows, unaware of the dark sun that rules their days. Now, the House of Shadows moves against you, but in the House of Dreams, we pledge allegiance to you. A one and only prince, a one and only king to be. We see the golden throne. We see you, the shimmering flame. Of course you are. The spouse of the sun, the Red Prince, and so much. Quite so. But let's not discuss the change just yet. Stingtail stung to... You must escape from the island you are on, break through Fort Joy's walls, and venture into the hollow... Another dreamer awaits there. Bahara. She is a far greater dreamer than this Stingtail. She can take you further through the realm of dreams. So wake now, Prince. Wake.
You wake up, as does...
Well now... What a dream that was. What a palace we saw. And I saw you atop a tower. I reached out to address you. Shh! My word, my lord, you mustn't say such things. So was it really of them that the dream voices spoke? Good, good. Long may your...
As you're about to walk away from the lizard...
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once, but may just do right by me this time.
To your surprise, Sabine proceeds to throttle the unsus... You hear him yelp about the Master, lone wolves, and a man called Griff. Then, quite suddenly, there's blood everywhere as Stingtail falls to the ground, face first into his own intestine. Sabine heaves a sigh of satisfaction.
Chat's over. Something on your mind? It's simple. He scarred me, so I...
She defies you with...
Can you blame me? There it is. I was wondering when your spying would make... Anyway, what's dead is done, so let's move on. The search for the Master continues, of course. Hungry... Stingtail mentioned a cook, as it...
I think this was the crate I was after. Looks like someone's made off with most of the contents there.
Sibyl gently places a hand on the small of your bag. Her mouth reaches your ear with a...
Let me have a word with the gentleman, would you? I've a little clue to follow up on. Come now. No such thing need happen here, provided this man can be...
Sibyl steps forward and asks Griff the cook about the little back and forth ensues. Money crosses hands.
Thank you. We should make good on our escape, you know. I have to see a man about a wolf in the Hollow Marshes. Naught but a whelp in skill. Zalaskar's his name. A name for the taking.
Worse than war rations, these.
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again.
You already know the terms.
Griff tears into one of the oranges with both hands.
These ain't right. Something's missed. Oh, you must think I'm playing with you. I don't.
I sense something nearby.
Answer him.
Don't you hear?
A two-set pinch.
Stop! My father, the Dallas.
Yes, your holy... will be needed elsewhere.
Don't you hear?
The Lizard Magister, or what's that?
What?
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
The intense-looking man stands beside you against the thugs, shooting you an appraising glance. Burrow looks you both up.
Ah, get it!
The elf smiles. He shrugs. Look.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job. The usual way. 2 heads are better than 1. And when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
He grins.
So, survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. Too much you can do.
He scans the hut.
Right you are. Lead the way.
Wait! I called a timeout!
She bows.
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. I hear of no escapes. Wait, before I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, thank you.
I feel him, but I do not see him.
I magicked you, you're dead!
The young girl's eyes.
Hello, dear prince. Hello, betrayed soul. How sad to stand accused. To be... I see it before my eyes. Your life is not your...
Her eyebrow.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. My protector. He is caught by those who hurt him. You bring me... I see something that has... Yes, please ask. It is safer here. We make no trouble for... I knew we must be... Oh, he is... a very blind... You understand when you... My home is far.
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Magisters I handle, but small ones. Stay in this cave a while longer. Provoke Modi, the wild one who runs like his clothes catch fire.
find another. Hope you brought a shovel.
What's this? I found one must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
Can it be a lizard? I never thought I'd see the day. Do you understand me, sir? Oh, no, I dare say I have 700 years. I haven't seen a living soul in all that time. What a strange, a wicked king it was. Brachus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it. Yet my failure was absolute. Please, good sir, seize the spear. And
Wither, this is my new friend.
please, small child.
But he's really nice.
Why? A grown friend. You brought an... Please, good sir. Please, good sir. The spear.
It's stuck fast. It's stuck fast.
Please, good sir.
I've got it.
After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my... But I know this place well. I could lead you. Marvelous, my friend. The switch will open a hatch. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to the... I was fully briefed. I never thought I would become one of his victims. And yet... Good sir, you'll first have to get the switch. Brachus would have made me a I never thought Fort Joy is a dangerous place, my friend. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls.
The old dog looks up at you but doesn't lift his grey.
It's no use anyway.
The dog tentatively sniffs.
You're nice. Emmy would have... She was my mate for the last... Say, let me...
Lucky find.
Oh, hey! Hey! Key? What key? Oh, if you find out where it leads, If you see Emmy, tell her I miss her. Not too far from here. Lots and lots of dogs. I think I love you.
So, this is Fort Joy.
A delivery. Surely you have one? Oh, yes. Meet me, please, Prince, at my abode. Ocean view, rag ceiling, carpets of fine. Good.
He suddenly leans in.
We play the fool among fools, the sage among sages. You'll find me somewhat...
Griff is slowly...
What? Who's asking?
He smirks and holds the little knife up to the light, watching it glint.
I'm listening. Myra. I guess you mean the clown I caught. Supplies. A crate of food, citrus in particular. All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die. Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, she was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away. No sooner have these words left your...
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are. But you did. And now...
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. Despite the precariousness of your...
It's dawning on you, isn't it? Why I hate, but I do, must.
She drives...
In truth, it does not... That makes you a liability. Never. You're a slaver, Prince. What? You did save me, didn't you? Oh, little needle. You know what? I'm not quite sure.
With a casual flick...
Let's discuss. You mean death will... As a rogue, my speciality is stealth. The quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours. But of course, I can play the strings of magic like a harpist her instrument. Suits me fine. Leader, then follow me.
You're not quite certain.
Ah, there you are. All rugged and ragged. How the mighty have fallen, hmm? To the point, Prince, yes. Hear it? The they I spoke of, O Majesty. I see you in my wondrous foggy but there are those that oppose the change. I do not know. I cannot say. Myself without guts would mean yourself. See, this is the very X in the crux. What I must know. I do not know when I'm awake. It's quite simple, really. Then we shall meet in the great realm of dreams, where the whispers will reach me, and through me there. Dear me, this is frightfully embarrassing. I want to aid you, of course, my lord. Indeed, I need to aid you. Yes, The leaf. That should I partake of the leaf, Prince, we will both know what it is, the spirit I would have, truly. But what little of the leaf I have, I'm torn, your highness. I should return the Drudene and set the elf... No, I suppose it wouldn't. But I remain torn. What to do with it? Hand it over?
Stingtail digs into his pocket, and with a sulking look of
The Drudene's inside the oranges, Prince.
As you're about to walk away from the lizard, Sabine...
Listen, I need to have a chat.
To your surprise, Sabine proceeds to throttle the unsuspecting lizard with one hand. You hear him yelp about the master. Then, quite suddenly, there's blood everywhere. Sabine heaves a sigh of...
Chat's over. A moment's pause. I had thought us too wicked for rest. In a final, why did you assume I wouldn't? Ha! As it happens, your flesh is weak. All flesh is weak. But your spirit remained strong as your flesh was... My. I did get you all worked up, didn't I? Afraid you won't be able to sleep tonight.
She pulls her hand away, quickly and violently, as if bit...
You see, there's triplets in my mind. The woman I am, like all sisters, they do tend to be at odds with one another from time to precious time. If the present is all that matters, you must take me as I am. Sunshine and you can see what I can do. What comes as easily as a morning's yawn or a rush of blood in the presence of beauty. This, you must accept. Thank you. How romantic a concession, to let a woman kill when she so pleases. Hard. I walked up to the quay, asked for the ship to... I'm here to hunt, remember? Here to play a game of tic-tac-terminate with a special certain someone.
Sabine gently places a hand on the...
Let me have a word with the gentleman, would you? I've come now. No such thing need happen here.
Sibyl steps forward and asks Griff the cook about the lone wolves. A dead little birdie, a little back and forth ensues. Money crosses hands, and before you know it, Sibyl stands back beside you, all smiles.
Thank you. We should make good on our escape, you know. I have to see a man about a wolf in the hollow marshes. Naught but a whelp in skillful hands, I'm sure. Zalaskar's his name. And
Griff glances from his blade. To you...
You already know the terms. Nothing.
Griff tears into one of the oranges with both hands.
Looks like everything's accounted for. Now the important question.
He raises an eyebrow.
Looks like someone did my job for. Your guy's free to go.
Here's the goods.
It is done. And quick. I hold my end of the bargain. Sahela. She is... It is for all our people. Give me your map. I show you the way out. I give you this amulet. You must pass it to the elves who still remain. I go to her. I wish you good luck, and I thank you for us all.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't bleed so much.
Hands out, you fuckers, now!
But why? When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sources? Why hasn't Alexander listened to keep yourself to death again? You should be happy for what you say. That's what happened, isn't it?
No, let's not get nasty. Greed's better off, I'm sure.
Lucian. A fine fellow he was, I admit.
The shrine depicts Lucy and the Divine. You hear a strange sound.
Shrine, by the looks of it.
I don't see it myself.
Spoken, the eternal
It's broken.
Got a good reason for barging into a private room, buddy. And? Got no reason to scramble out? Out? You must be mad. Before you go, you haven't met a particular fella here, have you? Tall, black beards, intense way of looking at you. Penchant for metaphor? Wouldn't be surprised if you'd met him before. Half of me's afraid he's gonna try. Anyhow. Look at you! Before you go, you haven't met a particular fella here, have you? Tall, black beards, intense way of looking at you. Penchant for metaphor? Feisty? Well, don't mind me. I'm in no mood to meet him again, is all. Anyhow, thanks.
Oh, how pensive.
How many of them did you let go? Go on, speak. Good fight. That's why you're here, isn't it? It isn't right. So right. It isn't right to save the entire realm from divine damned chaos. Please. God, know how much blood you have in your hands now. You can't let them go. Leave me alone.
You're a fool. You'll see. They'll get their hands on you and then... Any minute now they'll come. Any minute. I'm sure...
Nuts. Go on, speak. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Who are you? Who are you? You get out of here! All right, I just... They do terrible things here. If they think for a second I'm trying to escape again, they'll do to me what they did to him. Not seen. Heard. There's a man over there. They tortured him, questioned him. Seeker. I heard his screams. I heard something. It can't happen to me. It can't. It can't. Shh! You. I tried to leave. I heard of a shelter in the Hollow Marshes. The undead had their hands on me in 5 minutes. Shredding, tearing. I came limping back, and now. Outside, the bones are gnashing. In here, the Magisters are. What to do? What to do? Poor thing. Poor fool. I hope it's in.
Muffled sounds suggest that this scuffed old door leads up to the fort's main floor.
Let's give 'em hell.
The more the merrier.
I've spotted something.
Looks like this place has been sealed up for a century or two.
There could be a good reason why no one dared to enter in the meantime.
Here lies Withermore the Sage. Here lies Withermore the Noxious. Here lies Withermore the Sage. Here lies Withermore the Noxious. Here lies Withermore the Yellow-Bellied. Here lies Withermore the Supplicant. Here lies Withermore the Cold-Hearted. Here lies Withermore the Supplicant. Here lies Withermore the Yellow-Bellied.
What's this? I found something.
Looks like this place has been sealed up for a century or two.
There could be a good reason why no one dared to enter in the meantime.
Here lies Withermore the Sage.
Another giant speak. No, not you.
Won't budge.
It's too heavy.
So, this is your place, Brackus. Keeping watch over your bounty, I take it?
Take your coin, then. You looking for a match? You'll have a good head on most of the competition, that's for certain. A good tale. That's so. Well...
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
Sahela, you are all right.
I am fine, Amiro. I am fine. I know they help us.
Yes, they do. It is as you say.
Sit, my friend. Come.
As you say. As you say. You are quite safe. I am so glad. This is very good. Sahela is all right. Thank you. Do not forget what I ask of you. Sahela cannot stay here. She is too I heal. We count. It is not devotion to Sahela. It is devotion to all. To the world. She is very special. She sees how we will survive. The void woken, the dead divine. She leads us back home. I never hear her speak something untrue. She sees what others cannot, and she sees all of luck to you.
It is good. I see it.
She breaks into a huge
One friend brings another home. Thank you.
Her face falls at the mention of her home.
My people. I miss them. It is not to be. We stay in full. Homeland is gone. Home is wherever my people are. My mother is amongst them. Tova, a great elf. Yes. It is a deep hurt. In my tribe, he gets better, little by little. We are together. Thank you, my friend. But only you survive the passage. I see it. I see your heart.
She squeezed.
I do not forget you. Remember me too. Amiro. It is good. I see it.
You are quite safe. I am so glad. We have help. We survive. And soon we leave.
You cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death fog. It was your order who did it. How can this be?
Soon I am quite well again. Then we make another attempt.
A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas! He must escape. He cannot die here.
You are quite safe. I am so glad. We have help. We survive. And soon we leave.
Amiro. I know I trust them well. It is good. I see it.
We have help. We survive.
Whither?
This hole is too small for you to squeeze into.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Hey, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a...
Oh, out my...
Save your spirit to fight the Reaper. A healer's walk is...
The man sleeps so deep.
Is that thing eating corpses?
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore.
You. Quite lost. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow?
The creature gingerly takes the plant. It is blood.
Darling, dear. Dear, darling child. Hello, yarrow girl.
His eyes snap up.
For you, my ring. Part of...
I am not opposed to manual labor, if circumstances require. You hear that? Something's up ahead.
You there, scaled one! You're trespassing in the princess's royal court! You've never heard of her royal... To be forgotten? You would be wise to leave here. My princess is already in a foul mood. She's fed up of being trapped in this cavern, of course. She wants the curse of Bracchus to be removed. Until she is free of the tyranny of Bracchus, her mood will only darken, I fear. Her own courtiers can do little to cheer her. And outsiders, truly?
You there, whatever you are. Did Bracchus send you? Is he ready to apologize? He's gone. I've lost too much time on that wastrel Bracchus as it is. Go now. I expect the most eligible kings and... I suppose the small folk of Riverlord. He had mind only to play around with his blasted sauce follies. He transmogrified me and all my servants into the beast.
You hated your work for the Order. You wanted to be a stonemaker.
Finally kicked the bucket this in. Didn't think I'd miss his grumbling and boasting, but spirit.
To keep well out of sight of the Magisters.
Focus!
Subdue them, and make sure Cork doesn't leave.
scaled one! You're trespassing in the princess's royal... You've never heard to be forgotten. You would be wise to leave here. She's fed up of being until she is free of the truly.
Do you hear that? Something's up ahead.
You there. Whatever you are. He's gone. I've lost. Go now. He
The rat glances nervously at your...
Hi, friend! You're here for the pointy lock undoer, right? Oh, good. That's for you, then. Bye-bye. This place...
The elf's skin is pale as a corpse, his eyes locked.
It's you! You! Oh.
He spasms.
Do you know Dallas? She fears us. Atusa. A noble soul. Brave. You need to go. Dallas. After she took me... Oh, love, I'm wrecked.
He giggles, coquette.
I knew a man named Ollie, and he... I knew a man. I knew.
Keep well out of sight of the Magisters.
This much is clear. Source runs through your veins.